Hello Fan Fox, if you don't want to miss the latest news of Leicester, already subscribe to the channel now, because we are always aware of the latest news of the Foxes, and here you don't miss anything. Leicester City pattern emerges to show why Brendan Rodgers admitted to mistake. When Brendan Rodgers left Kiernan Dewsbury Hall out of the Leicester City lineup to face Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup last February, he admitted it was a mistake. City were thumped by their neighbours, then in the Championship, in one of the most embarrassing defeats in the club's recent history, and a few days later, Rodgers said he should not have overlooked the Shepshed midfielder. "We took out the likes of Kiernan Dewsbury Hall at the weekend to put in a few more experienced players there, but one thing I would definitely say, having seen Kiernan over these last couple of months play, is that we missed him," Rodgers said. "We missed his energy, we missed his hunger, and we missed his willingness to prove a point." For the rest of that season, there were only 2 games that Dewsbury Hall didn't start, a 3-1 win at Randers in which City were outplayed by the Danish minnows but escaped with a win, and a 3-1 loss to Spurs when he was injured. Rodgers rarely left him out this season too. The first time he did so in the Premier League, City were dismantled 5-2 at Brighton in one of a few contenders for the worst performance of the season. The 24-year-old then missed a pair of games through injury in January, and more defeats followed, to Fulham and Nottingham Forest. He was suspended for the loss to Bournemouth under caretaker bosses Mike Stoll and Adam Sadler. Wait a minute. You still don't like the video? Like it and activate the notifications so you don't miss the next news. Thanks a lot. Moving on. Under Dean Smith, Dewsbury Hall lost his status as a starter. He played the first hour at Manchester City, but has not started a game since. The one match City have won under their current manager, against Wolves, Dewsbury Hall came on at half-time to help them claim 3 points. The pattern is clear. There have not been many games missed by Dewsbury Hall, but when he has been absent, City have struggled even more than when he has been on the pitch. In the Premier League, since his first start for the club, there have been 9 games where he's played less than 45 minutes, and City's have won none, drawn 2 and lost 7. After James Maddison, Dewsbury Hall was seen as City's best performer last season. While not the most technically gifted, he provided attributes: an undying stamina, tenacity in the tackle, a willingness to carry the ball that the team were lacking. He was given post-match praise by Declan Rice, Frank Lampard, and PSV manager Roger Schmidt, among others. This season, expectations rose. Now in his second full Premier League campaign, improvements were necessary. Running hard wasn't enough. He had to be better on the ball. He didn't develop as hoped, and his position in the team was questioned by supporters at times. But now, having had his longest period out of the team since his breakthrough, his attributes are being craved. The player's care for the club's plight is being questioned by sections of the fanbase, but someone like Dewsbury Hall, who so clearly gives his all on the pitch and whose progress through the club's ranks has him bleeding blue, would never be factored into that conversation. With just 2 games to save themselves, the qualities Dewsbury Hall brings are desired. But having struggled with an ankle issue and not due to return to training until Saturday, he may not even be fit enough to feature at Newcastle. It would be a shame if, in City's desperate situation, a player who recognises that desperation doesn't get another chance to show how much it means to him. Talk to me, my fellow fans. Do you really think it was a mistake to leave Kiernan Dewsbury Hall out of the match? Let us know what you think in the comments. And stay tuned, because any moment I can update you with the latest news from Leicester City Football Club.